What is up everybody? With 1.0's final character being released, I know you're probably wondering, where does everybody sit in terms of a tier list? And in this video, we'll be going over where everyone sits and include Qing's placement. For more videos like this, leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Starting first at the D tier, we have Enki. Although he may be good at escaping, he sure doesn't do very well in terms of combat. My one gripe with him is his kit. It feels a bit clunky. Being required to bounce a ball back for him to activate his spinning attack seems like a lot of effort. All that, and he still doesn't do better than most breakers in the game. So Enki starts there. Next on the list is our damage dealer, Shen. Now I really do like redheads, like I really do, and was hoping that she'd be one of the best characters in the game. But hey, for a damage dealer it's just about the damage you deal, and she doesn't deal a lot of it, which makes her end up here. Now this one's gonna cause a lot of people to fight with me. This one's gonna cause a lot of people to hate me. We have nothing at C tier, but at B tier, we have Erishan. Pink-haired, redheads, I like the color of her, I like her as a character. I know she starts dealing good damage at P3 and beyond, but at P0, which is what I'll be judging each character at, she really doesn't deal a lot of damage, and she falls behind most characters in the game. And as I've said, for a damage dealer, it's about the damage you deal. Another character at B tier is Ming. Again, Ming is a breaker. She's a decent breaker at that, but there's just so many better breakers in the team that I can't justify using Ming over other characters in the game. This is what drives me to placing her at B tier. Now, speaking about breakers, first on the A tier is Logos. We all know Logos. She's a very good breaker at that, and she deals a ton of damage. On top of that, she has some decent healing as well. These two combined more than earn her a place at A tier. Next is gonna be a bit controversial, because some believe that she's not very good, whereas I seem to believe that she's one of the best units we have. And that is Nana. Now, the only reason Nana is A tier and not S tier in my opinion is her kit. Like I've made an example with Enki that her kit does feel janky having to bounce balls back. Nana also does feel a bit janky having to navigate your way to picking up the sword and all that. But she triggers her anomaly very fast. In fact, she might be one of the fastest anomaly triggers. I haven't tested it, so don't quote me on that. But she triggers her anomaly very fast. This makes her deal a lot of damage without even being built properly, and this has earned her a spot at A tier. Another A tier is a support, an electro support, Asti. I believe Asti deserves a spot in the A tier. She's one of the best supports for Lychee, and although her kit was bugged for the most part, it seems like the devs have finally fixed her kit. So putting her here at A tier, as she's one of the best supports for one of the best damage dealers we have in the game right now. Speaking of electro characters, next on the A tier is Viola. Honestly, I could accept any argument putting Viola in S tier. I could accept that. She is one of the best breakers we have in the game. In fact, I believe she's the best breaker in the game. It's a tie between her and Viola for me, but I believe she edges. But then that's me personally. She's one of the best breakers in the game we have. She deals AoE damage and she deals most of it off field. You just set up and you swap. One of the best breakers in the game, and she can be used in any team. You can put her in your Qing team, you can put her in your Lychee team, you can put her in your Florence team. She works well with everyone. Another support that people might believe, okay, no, I've overrated her, is Ninsa. Ninsa is a very good support. In fact, I might even put her here. Her quick combo where you can use the combo and swap out, her shield whenever her meter fills up, and the best thing about her is that she deals a ton of damage. Her multipliers are actually shockingly high, and I believe that earns her a spot in A tier. Well, that's it for A tier. Now for S tier. To start things off, we'll start with Zero. The first character we got free in the game, we got her at full potential, we got a signature weapon. She works with everyone. Any damage dealer will benefit from the 30% attack, and any damage dealer will benefit from the damage reduction. She works with everyone and is a very great support, and for this reason I believe she deserves to be in the S tier. Whilst we're still on supports, we can go to Asti, is also an S tier character. I would have placed Asti as an A tier before, but with the release of Qing and her being one of the best supports for Qing has actually increased her value, as she's one of the best supports for Florence as well, and she's also one of the best supports for Qing. This increases her value, and I just couldn't bring myself to place her at A tier considering all those. From her crit buffs to her healing, she is in fact the best healer we have. But she's more than just a healer, as she has crit buffs as well. So Asti, I can't even debate it. Definitely an S tier. Whilst we're still on supports, another support that I believe deserves S tier is her fire. She is the best support for Florence, so this does boost her well. She also provides healing and a shield. Although the shield isn't really a shield but offers damage reduction, the support skills she has do add up and place her in the S tier. Now, we're done with supports. Everything that's left is damage dealers. You're probably wondering, where is Shamash? Is Shamash really that good? I did make a video about this. Shamash is actually a 5-star character in my opinion. Word is, during the beta he didn't deal as much damage as he does now, that they buffed him, and boy oh boy did they buff him, cause he has one of the highest multipliers in the game. He deals a ton of damage. Once he breaks that shield, you know it's game. So Shamash is actually better than some 5-stars in this game, deals more damage than some 5-stars in the game, and I believe that earns him a spot at S tier. Now we are done with S tier. We shall start with SS tier. Well, Wushi. What can I say? Wushi was one of the only damage dealers in the game who could solo clear Infinite Multiverse previous patch. As a 4-star, he also, you know what? He also is a 5-star character, and I believe he deserves SS tier. Although I believe he might get overshadowed in the future, but as of right now, he is one of the strongest damage dealers we have in the game. Next, our first limited character, Florence. Florence is also a very strong damage dealer. In fact, I could say their positions are interchangeable. That's fine. Florence is a strong damage dealer, an AoE queen who deals continuous damage. During Golden Hour, I doubt there's a damage dealer who can match up to her, cause she dishes out damage during this time. And she more than deserves to be SS tier. Next is the best character in the game, in my opinion. Like, okay, I'm biased, I know, but hey, he is the best damage dealer in the game. Quote me on that. Yes, I'm biased, but yes. Lychee. Lychee is the strongest standard banner character we have. He is one of the strongest damage dealers we have, and he more than deserves a place at SS tier. Now you can argue about, oh no, he shouldn't be ahead of Florence, you should put him behind Florence. Well, that's an argument for another day. But Lychee is definitely SS tier. Now you're probably wondering, where does Qing place? I made a video actually. A DPS comparison where I compared the DPS for Qing and Florence at equal builds. And due to that comparison, I can confidently place Qing at SS tier as the strongest unit we have in the game right now. Now that is where everyone is sitting as at 1.0. I will keep this tier list updated each patch to show where each of the new characters sit. I know we all want this man to be sitting at SS tier, but maybe he might be B tier, we never know. We'll see in the next patch. So for more videos like this, leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, do you agree with my placings? Who do you believe should be higher? Who do you believe should be lower? I'll be looking forward to hearing your comments. Until the next one, cheers.